Today I want to share a story that's shaking the foundations of Texas's criminal justice system. The case of Ivan Cantu, a man on death row whose life hangs in the balance. Imagine being locked away for 23 years, counting down the days to your execution, all while maintaining your innocence. That's Ivan Cantu's reality. He was convicted of the 2000 murders of his cousin James Mosqueda and his cousin's fiancée Amy Kitchen. But here's where things get complicated. Just weeks before his scheduled execution in February 2024, Cantu received news that would temporarily halt his date with death. The Texas Court of Criminal Appeals stepped in, rescheduling his execution amid growing concerns about his conviction. But why now after all these years? Well, the evidence against Cantu is starting to unravel like a poorly knitted sweater. His alibi, which was never properly investigated during the trial, places him miles away from the crime scene. The star witness against him? They've since recanted their testimony, claiming they were pressured by law enforcement to lie under oath. But perhaps the most compelling twist in this legal drama is how the original case was built. Prosecutors painted Cantu as a cold-blooded killer who murdered for drugs and money. However, new evidence suggests crucial details were either overlooked or deliberately ignored during his trial. The murder weapon was never found, and the timeline of events presented at trial has been seriously questioned by forensic experts. This case isn't just about one man's fate. It's exposing the cracks in our justice system. Multiple jurors who sentenced Cantu to death have now come forward expressing doubts about their verdict. Even some law enforcement officials involved in the original investigation have voiced concerns about the conviction's integrity. As we speak, Cantu's legal team is racing against time, uncovering new evidence and fighting to prove what he's been saying all along, that he's an innocent man caught in a web of circumstantial evidence and flawed testimony. The question we're left with is chilling. Are we about to execute an innocent man? In a system where absolute certainty should be the only acceptable standard for a death sentence, Ivan Cantu's case reminds us that justice isn't always as black and white as we'd like to believe.